You say you want to be successful, then why you still sleep? This is a no snooze zone. No alarm clock needed. My passion wakes me up. My future wakes me up. My wife wakes me up. My drive wakes me up. So this one is so important, guys. I need you to see. I need you to see, and I need you to see clearer. All right? You said, E.T., come on, what do you mean? Like, I've been seeing it the whole time. You told me to write the list down, and then you told me to write down victim, the experience, write down where I was, write down the individuals who might have victimized me. Like, E.T., I've been seeing this the whole time. No. Now, I need you to see this thing clearer. All right, so real quick, let me just give you a quick story, okay? So my daughter comes to me, and she's going through it. You guys know the story. All right, you heard the mixtape that my daughter is like, for real, they're giving out A's. She wants all A's, and she's not settled, right, if she's not getting all A's. So she comes to me in a panic, like, Dad, I need a geometry teacher. I need a geometry teacher. And she's going through it, guys. I need a geometry teacher. Dad, I'm going through it. And so I'm thinking, I think she's failing. And come to find out when, I spoke to the teacher and did my research, I come to find out my daughter had a pretty decent C, but she was struggling because she was only getting 77s on tests, et cetera. Listen to me, guys. Listen to me very closely. She was panicking because, she's trying to go to Harvard. She's trying to make it happen academically. And I told my daughter, I said, Boo, if you've got A's in all your other classes but geometry, so okay, let me backtrack. I called the teacher and I'm like, look, something's wrong here. Like, it's either something wrong with your instruction, or maybe are you saying my daughter has a learning disability? Like, I'm not 100% sure. And she's like, absolutely, she's working hard. She does all her homework. She's in class early. She's doing everything, extra credit. I said, well, then there's a problem then, because if she's giving 120% and she's still only getting C's, there's something wrong. And so then I came home and again, just like you, I told my daughter to write it down, because I want my daughter to tell me what the teacher's not doing, and then more importantly, I want my daughter to tell me what she's not doing, right? And as we started to talk, my daughter's like, Dad, I'm doing everything. And she was doing everything in terms of effort, right? But she wasn't doing everything mentally. And I told my daughter, here's the problem. So I said, okay, let's start here. So we started looking at English, and I started asking her questions, and I started asking her about other classes, and she just spitting it all out. And then I realized, I said, ooh, I get it, sweetheart. You don't see math in your mind. It's all jumbled. It's all confused. You don't see it. And what I need you to do is I need you to understand that math, just like English, is a language. And I need you to stop being frustrated. And I need you to stop talking about the teacher. I need you to stop talking about what's not going right in the class. And I need you to meditate before you actually do your homework. And I need you to see the shapes. This is geometry. See the triangle. Step back and see the triangle. Step back and see the circle. And so I need you to do me a huge favor, guys. I need you to do me a huge favor. You've been looking at this experience. As a matter of fact, you've experienced the experience, but the problem is you're not seeing this thing clear, and I need you to see it clear. So let's go back, because I want you to see what I was doing. I want to make this thing clear. So in one part we had, right? Absolutely. The experience. Eric Thomas got kicked out of his house. Absolutely. Victim. My mama did it. My daddy did it, right? Like, victim. They didn't understand me. Yep. And then on the other side, I put victor. And I said to myself, you were disobedient. Take ownership. You were not a team player. You did what you wanted to do when you wanted to do it. You had an anger problem. Listen to me. You were not cooperative with your father. Once you found out it wasn't your biological father, you were not cooperative. Are you hearing what I'm saying? And it became clear. This situation, the exact same situation that had happened 3-4 years ago, listen to me, it became a different situation. Why? I saw it clearer. So I just want you to look at it. I want you to look at it because I want it to be clear, because what happens? When it's clear, Oh, you gotta hear me when it's clear. I did an activity with my daughter and she just told me yesterday, Daddy, you're not gonna believe it. I said, what? I got an 85% on my test. It took my grade up. I said, yeah, you know why? She said, yes, I see geometry now. I don't see it as a problem anymore. I can see it in my mind. Therefore, I had a solution. Are you hearing what I'm saying to you? I need you to see this thing clear. And the problem has been, you have been in it for so long. You've experienced it for so long. You've blamed for so long that you're not seeing your part in it and you're not seeing clear. And when you see something clear, it's easier for you to manage it. It's easier for you to handle it. And more importantly, it's easier for you to experience the positive in it. It's your boy E.T. I'll be right back.
So another component of Breathe You that is great is you get on these group texts. And while Eric has extreme knowledge and having direct access to Eric is incredible, what is also incredible is the high-level individuals that understand they need this coaching.
I had some group members, contact me throughout the process and, speak to me about how they're going through this journey of, success, trials, tribulations. Breathe University had everything in one when other systems didn't have that. They just had like a life coach that spoke to you for 30 minutes. This had a group that was with you 24/7 whenever you needed stuff. ET's on there. I'm talking to ET. I remember the first day he messaged me. He called me out and he messaged me. I was like, oh my God, this is awesome.
You get this accountability circle and an education system where you're gonna get ideas, you're gonna be bouncing things back and forth, you're gonna help, if you have a question about the book, about life, these people are there for you, but you get a community, and I don't know any other program that allows you to have a community of entrepreneurs at your fingertips.